Yo, it's THEMOSHOW Chicago, and we are back again, this time on a terrific THURSDAY. It's absolutely fabulous out here. If you haven't been out yet, to get some of this 40, 50 degree weather that's sunful, go get some. You know that black people are out here less deficient in vitamin D than anybody on the planet. I'm just saying, according to Google now. So go out there and get some. Just not black people. You have everybody that work in work offices, downtown, corporate America. They're always inside. You know, they don't get to get that sun. Even when they go outside on lunch, smoke a cigarette or break, what have you, they really don't get the sun that they need. So store up, because winter solstice is coming. A couple of days from now, you know, December 22nd, you know, something like that. Yeah, So, yeah, go out there and get some sun. But at the same token, I want you to get some more positivity on your mind. Why is that? The other day, I made a video somewhat entitled Young Black Men, Prisons, Jail, and how there's, you know, plantations, you know, slave ships on land. And if you was a child, especially if you were a young black man, when did you actually start to get into trouble, real trouble that led you to prison? Now, you don't have to be religious, because I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. Okay? And so are you. So what I'm telling you, to further help keep you out of jail, is you just have to walk back to yourself. And stop following your brother, Satan. That's right, Satan is your brother. Just like Cain was Abel's brother. Did you see what Cain did to Abel? But that was his brother. And those people that you call Caucasians, they're your brothers too. And some of you call them Satan as well. Satan comes in all nationality, different background, ethnicities. Satan is everywhere just as God is everywhere. It's a spiritual thing. And when you walk away from yourself, you do what as an adult? If you're young adult, you go to prison. Most young black men go to prison because what? They've lost contact with themselves. They've been consumed with the evils of this world. That's why they go to jail. That's why they're confused. That's why they can't think straight. Because they're consumed with the evils of this world. Now, if you're an older person like I am, I'm in my 50s. But if you remember back in the day, you had grandma. Grandma was taking you to church and everything, right? You may not have liked what was being said by the pastor or imam or father, you know. You may not have liked none of that, but it gave you a structure to keep you from the evils of this world. Despite it being brainwashing, it kept you from the evils of this world. And as soon as many of us walked away, we became devils. You don't have to be religious to not be a devil or to be a devil. Let's get that understood. Your actions, your conduct, your energy is what makes you a devil or a God. Or God's child, you know. Many have chose to follow their brother, which has led them down the road to destruction. Broad is the way, narrow is the path. I'm just saying, right? And I say that this is not a religious thing, because it's not religious, because you wasn't born, as in the words of General Rossetti, with a Bible strapped to your ass. You wasn't born like that. Somebody gave you the information, more than likely grandma gave you the information, or took you to that institution of brainwashing or learning, right? An effort or an attempt to keep you on the right path. There is just much as good as there is bad in religion. And you don't need a religious book to help you know God, because God is not explained. God is revealed. I'm going to say that again. God is not explained, God is revealed. Has anybody been late on their rent, been late on their phone bill, car note, cable bill, just dead broke, you know? And then you go to the store, you got like $10 in your pocket, you spend $2, get your lottery ticket, and you scratch it off, it's $1,000. God is revealed, not explained. Have you ever been in a relationship, you know, that was a terrible relationship you got out of, or you had a bad marriage, you got divorced and whatnot? But as you were a good person, if you was a good person in that situation, a couple of months later down the road, you meet another lady that was 2 or 3 times better than the one that you just had. Because you did right. It's not that you were religious, it was because you did right, because you did the godly thing. Sometimes good people get with bad people. Hey, it happens all the time. It even takes place in the book of Job. Because when the children of God came before God, Satan came with them. I'm just saying. Yeah, and God said, hey, Satan, what you doing? He said, I'm just walking to and fro on the earth, seeking whom I may devour. Yeah, Satan's your brother. He may be your enemy, but he's also your brother. And sometimes you have to walk away from the evils of your brother to get back to the goodness of yourself, which is G-O-D. That's the only way that you can reveal as a human being on this plane of existence. However, like I said, you ever been broke down on an expressway on the road somewhere, dark at night, you know? You can't help yourself. Somebody appears. I don't care if they black, white, Chinese, Puerto Rican. It don't matter who they are, and you don't care at that time what color they look like, because God reveals himself to you to help you enough to do that. And I'm not saying that God is this big spook, but God is revealed in many ways, even through humans, because on this plane of existence, we are God. I'm just saying. And the only way to keep yourself out of those institutions, meaning jail, meaning prisons, meaning mental health facilities, which many of them are closed because they've released all of the mental health people that need help back into community because they closed them. So you got a lot of crazy people running around out here. People who don't take their medication. People who have lack of medication. Once again, one answer to the problem that young black men are having, and I'm giving them one antidote that will help keep them out of prison. If you read something positive every day, I don't care, spend 15, 20, 30 minutes a day, read something positive and see the impact that it will have on your mentality. It doesn't have to be a religious book. It can be about something that you really want to do with yourself, which is walking back to yourself again, walking back to the goodness of yourself again, to invest in yourself again, so that you can remove the evils that has consumed you, that has made you a devil, that has made you a criminal culprit, that has taken years away from your life. Even if you didn't go to prison, if you were strung out on drugs, if you were strung out on a bottle, you walked away from those religious principles or those guided principles that grandma taught you that would have helped you not to fall into the pit holes of hell that you place yourself in by the decisions that you made in life. I'm just saying. Young black men, you all are out here rapping. I have a rapping channel right now. I'm on the rapping channel right now. You want to rap about God? I don't care if it's Jehovah, Allah, Yahweh. I don't care. Let's get something positive. We need some religious rappers out here. At least it's structured. I don't care about what God it is. I'm bypass that because I understand that concept, what it means, what it helps, and what it doesn't help. But whatever your forte is, whatever makes your boat float, whatever spirit that makes you move to present something positive, let me get that. Why don't you manifest that to the world? Why don't you reveal the God in you to the world with that? Right now, I'm doing a series on my other channel, MOPOWERZ, here on YOUTUBE, entitled The Message to the Black Man in America. It is very controversial, and it is religious, but it's also political. It's also unifying. It is a great intertwining of many thoughts of ideas that can help young black men stay out of jail. You don't have to be religious. You just have to be self-right. It's already encoded within your DNA to be a righteous person. Yeah. But then you can be born an evil person because where there's good, there's evil. So you can't follow your brother. Sometimes you may have to deal with him to get things done, but don't follow your brother. Sometimes the devil can actually help you. I mean, like, think about it. In life in general, you have bad relatives out there that will come to your aid. And you know that they're Satan, but they're coming to help you. So you have to keep Satan around, but you don't have to follow Satan. You don't have to follow your brother of evil. Because sometimes those brothers have end up in prison. Sometimes those brothers have end up dead. Sometimes them brothers end up with life in prison without the possibility of parole. Huh? Stop me when I'm lying. Like I said, your choice of God, or it can be a spoon, it can be a rock, it can be a tree, you know, it can be a coin. Whatever gives you higher inspiration to bring you on a higher frequency, let that be. Deal with that. I promise you it will keep you out of those Desmo crypts. I promise that it will keep you out of those slave ships on land. I promise that it will keep you out of the hellfire. Whatever you do or believe in, if you practice it, it will work. Because right now we need peace. We don't need no more war. We need peace. By all means, whatever kind of peace that we need, regardless of what school of thought you're on, hey, we have to bring our commonness together and remove all of our dislike and uncommonness. Be like the Jews. I'm just saying. You have different sects of Muslims. You have different sects of Christians. You have different sects of Jews, right? And guess what? They all disagree. However, they rule the world with religion. And they all tell you in our religions that whoever God is to you, whether if it's Confucius, Buddha, Jesus, Allah, you know, Jehovah, Elohim, you know, Yahweh, you know, but these people are not in jail. They may have went to jail, then came out and got back or started walking back towards themselves, because as we know, religion is something to rely on that will keep you from the strains of hell. Even though hell is not even mentioned one time in the Bible. Hell is a condition like heaven is a condition. You understand? I'm just saying. I don't know where this energy is coming from. It's just coming. So, hey, it is what it is. But it was something that was on my heart and my spirit to say to you. So, hey, there it is. Stay out of jail and read something positive every day. Something positive every day. You don't, hey, you will make it, man. You will make it. How do you think all the other people's made it? In fact about it, if you really want to, you know, go beyond what I'm saying, research something on how successful people be or what they do. And it don't always have to be your satanic brother. I'm just saying. And all white people are not devils. Let's get that understood. All white people are not devils. Hell, I got a Caucasian sponsor right now. My best friend. It's Caucasian. And you know what? They help me out as much as possible. They make sure that I don't want for nothing. Don't believe the hype. All white people ain't bad, just like all black people ain't bad. That's what they put out there to disunify you. That is your satanic brother, which is the author of confusion. Huh? Being yourself is the author of peace. It's just like having a pack of dogs. You can have a pit bull, you can have a golden retriever, you can have a chihuahua, okay? You can have one of those bulldogs, okay? You can have a poodle, and they all be different colors. And they all get along. That should be a great understanding for human beings to really understand while you're here having your human experience, even though you're a spiritual person. Because as I stated, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And religion is good just as it is bad. You have to pick the good out from the bad. However, it gives you a structure of how not to be in jail. I'm just saying. You can say that those people are brainwashed, the holy Jesus people, the apostolic people, and all of that stuff. But those people are not in jail. It is those people who have walked away from themselves, from the goodness of themselves, and chose drugs over themselves, that chose the bottle over themselves, that chose selling drugs, selling whatever. Evil. They decided to replace the goodness of themselves with evil, seeing that evil is or seems to be fair seeming. I'm just saying, you all think about that. It's your brother, the THEMOSHOW Chicago, where knowledge is power. It is your third item, makes you shine like jewelry. If you haven't done so already, press that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so that you can get all the new videos that I upload on YOUTUBE. Also, press those condiments to like and to share. Share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation on jail, religion, and God. Let's keep these young black men out of prison. Thanks for viewing, you all. Peace out, and never ever give up on your DREAMS.
It's the movement. Oh, baby. He's back. Your favorite rappers.
Yeah,
Quelo.
Yeah, more than 4 horsemen. Yup. So you niggas take yourself way too serious. So we laughing at the whole motherfucking game. Yeah.
Oh, baby. He's back. Your favorite rappers.
Yeah,
Quelo.
Yeah, more than 4 horsemen. Yup. So you niggas take yourself way too serious. So we laughing at the whole motherfucking game. Yeah. Shit, my credit on crack, it on crack more than that. My crib's on crack, nigga, my crib's on crack. My hustle on crack, my mind's on crack. Gon' live like I'm fat or die on crack. My infinity on crack, shit, my city on crack. And the range out back, yeah, nigga on crack. My bars on crack, Escobar crack. My president's on crack, shit, and all that is fact.